Hi everyone, welcome to this Bara-Flow class. My name is Julie Shane and I'm with Yoginiology.com. So if you are new to Bara-Flow, what makes it different is that it is a class that is designed to help you tap into your intuition and your creativity. So unlike a lot of styles of yoga and a lot of yoga classes, where we are working within kind of the rigid lines of what is right and what is wrong and trying to match one side to the other. And there's a lot of kind of analytical thinking that is going on. When we practice Bara-Flow, the idea is to get out of that, to tap into something that is more indigenous to our bodies, to not worry so much about what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is, something we did on one side, and what is something we forgot on the other side, to let go of all of that and just find this space that is really a place where creativity and imagination and kind of that fun lives. So this class today is designed to be a 30-minute flow in the Bara-Flow style. And then we will end with a 10-minute seated meditation. So this type of yoga is really nice, setting up for meditation, which is really what I designed it to be, is that I want it to be kind of this free expression. And then as we move, get kind of quieter and quieter and quieter until we get into a space where energy is unblocked, our brain isn't trapped within feeling like it needs to be doing something, and we really can just be and be present. So I really hope you enjoy this. You don't need any props. That's the other thing we try to do in Bara-Flow, is just to make it as accessible and easy. So I'm even just using a blanket. So if you don't have a yoga mat, that's fine. Just throw something on the ground that is comfortable and feels good, and we'll get started. So we're going to begin in child's pose. So you can take your big toes together, you can have the knees together, or as far apart as is comfortable for you today. You're just going to start working to bring the forehead down to the ground. We really want to try to keep the hips back on the heels. So if the forehead doesn't touch the ground, just place it in your hands. You need to bring your awareness to your breath. Just observing the pattern and the rhythm of the breath. And the rhythm of the breath comes from the rhythm of the heart. It's just a nice reminder here as we start out to remember that everything is connected, not just in the world, but also in your body. The breath is connected to the heart is connected to the mind is connected to the body. And so the idea of Bara-Flow, what we're going to be practicing here today, is to really unite all of those things without the brain getting in the way. Let's take just a few more breaths here. I want you to bring your awareness to your belly. And I want you to imagine that there's a seed in your belly. Picture that seed. And then start to breathe life into it, bringing the breath down into your belly. Allow a little more life to come from the belly into the body. Starting just to wave with the breath. Growing a little bigger with each inhale and then exhaling, coming back down, connecting with the earth. Let this be as natural and as fluid as possible, moving at your own pace. To whatever degree the movement feels good, you can bend the elbows. Little by little, letting That seed from the belly grow bigger and bigger and bigger until you find yourself chin to your chest, sitting on your heels. Start to roll the shoulders back, drawing the shoulder blades down your back. You can bring the hands behind you. Just lift the heart up, shining the heart up towards the ceiling. And slide the right hand forward. Reach the left arm over, and then lower the left shoulder down. Inhale, pick the left arm up. Exhale, lower the left arm down. Again, move at your own pace. Moving with the breath. Changing the movement in the arm and in the shoulder as you feel you should. Trusting that intuition. Continue sliding the hands forward, coming up to all fours. Bring the chin into the chest, round the spine like you would in cat pose. Tuck the toes under, keep the knees bent. Start to draw the chest towards the knees, opening the shoulders. Inhale, begin to straighten the legs. Wave your body forward to plank pose. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring it back. Keep moving with your breath. Inhaling forward, pulling the navel in, feeling that power from the core. Exhaling back. Adjusting the hands as you need to, keeping the head and the neck connected but relaxed. I want you to step the right foot forward. You can just slide it forward. Just to feel the left hip open. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. Exhale, bring the hands forward, either side of the front foot. Chin in towards the chest. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, so we're really trying to link the breath with the movement. And then add on to that where the breath feels like it's really supporting the movements. So the movements start to feel really natural and really fluid. Keep the hands down, bend the back knee so it drops to the ground. Pull the hips back, flex the right toes towards the face. Lift the heart up, chin in towards the chest, round the back. Inhale, pick everything up. Exhale, round in. Play with where your hands are. Don't feel like you need to stay put. Keep the movement going in the chest, and maybe take the hands over to one side, explore there, you take them the other way. And then bend the right knee, turn the left shin so that it's parallel to the other edges of your mat. Take the right hand down, lift the left arm up, start to spin the wrist. Spin it the other way. Look down. Reach the left arm all the way over the ear. A nice big stretch through. Inhale. Exhale. Curl yourself around and down, walking the hands over to the back end of your mat. Tuck the right toes. Come back into a down dog shape. Allow the knees to bend and move. Inhale, wave forward and flow. Exhale, bend the knees, come back. Move with your breath at your own rate. Letting the core and the breath stabilize you and support you here. Next time, drop the knees down. Start to walk the hands back. Come up to your knees, inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, push the hands up towards the ceiling. Reach the arms back, do them into a little back bend to whatever degree feels good. Then draw the chin in towards the chest. Take the interlaced hands down to the ground, push the hands into the ground, chin in towards the chest. Take the right hand back behind the right foot, inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale. Come back around, switch sides, left hand back. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, back around. Tuck the toes. Keep the knees bent, stretch the shoulders, relax the neck. Let the head just dangle under you. Inhale, look forward, just drag the left toes forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe rise up a little bit more on the inhale, and then exhale, lower down with arms. Inhale, rise up. Whatever feels natural and good here. So in a moment, I'm going to let you keep moving with this flow. I want you to think of it as like when you were a little kid and you would do those doodles in class where the teacher would come by and she would draw something on your page and then you have to make it into something. You have to make it work. That's what we're going to do here in just a moment. Take the hands down either side of the front foot, drop the back knee down, pull it back. Inhale, lift the heart up, and then exhale, let everything melt. So what I really want this practice to be is something that you can do on your own, something that will build your confidence so that your practice becomes yours, so that you own it. So that wherever you are, wherever you might happen to be, you can practice and support yourself. So go ahead and start just right where we are. Start moving on your own. Feel the breath move through you. Try not to think about it. If your hand ends up somewhere, explore that. If your foot ends up somewhere, explore that. Don't get caught up in, what should I do next? Just move. Try not to stop moving. Doesn't mean you have to be like anxious about it. But just have fun. There's no way you can do anything wrong here. Just keep listening to your breath. Maybe close your eyes. Get out of the head. You're going to move on your own for about 3 minutes. Listening to your intuition. Even if you've never done yoga before, or never done these movements before, it doesn't matter. Your body knows what to do. You've been moving your body your whole life. So just trust that it knows what to do. And even if you fall or you do something that you're like, that didn't work, good, celebrate that. That's part of what we are trying to do here, is to get over the need to be perfect. It's okay to fall. It's okay to try something and then realize it didn't work. And your breath be audible enough that you can hear it. Feel how the body naturally wants to expand as you inhale. And then how it can get deeper and more grounded in a way, a little more still as you exhale. And see if you can work from that. Remember, we're not trying to do the same thing on both sides, although if you happen to, that's fine. Sometimes that happens. Think of it like a giant soulful dance party that you're taking part of. Right? The music is your breath, and you are just simply moving to it. Expressing what is naturally in you. Good. Slowly make your way up into a standing position. It doesn't matter where you are on your mat or on your floor. Come to be still for just a moment standing. Feel all 4 corners of your feet rooting into the earth beneath you. Feel the energy moving through your body maybe more freely than it has in a long time. Feel the connection, the pulse between your fingertips. If your eyes aren't closed, go ahead and close your eyes. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Bring your attention back to the belly. That is the origin of all of us. We are all beginning in the belly. So let this practice, let this movement all come forth from that sacred space within your belly. Pull it in a little closer, like it's hugging in towards your spine. Go ahead and open the arms up out to the sides. You can open your eyes, blink them open. I want you to start to flick your fingers. This is a really positive way to start to kind of get rid of some of the stagnant energy in our body, to get rid of some things that we've been holding on to. The hands symbolize gripping, clinging to things. Maybe start to add the knees, bending, straightening as you inhale, getting closer to the earth, grounding down as you exhale. And it's natural for the fingers to start to feel tired. That's good. Inhaling up, exhaling down. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stay nice and low. I want you to bring your hands to the ground, draw the chin in towards the chest. Keep the hips low, but push the hands into the earth. See if you can start to find a nice big opening in the shoulders. Keep your attention though on your belly, drawing that seed in towards the navel. Keep the right knee bent, just drag the left toes back. Sliding the feet as you need to come up into a high lunge. I like to bend my back knee a little bit. Just supports you a little more. It engages the back body a little better. Inhale, draw the hands up. Exhale, open up cactus arms. Inhale, maybe get a little higher. Exhale, come down. Inhale. Exhale. Take the left hand down inside the right foot. Inhale, reach the right arm up and twist. And come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Plant the left hand down. See if you can stack the right foot on top of the left. Side plank. Lift the hips up. Reach the right arm over the ear. Maybe circle the wrist. You can look down. That feels more comfortable for the neck. Change directions. Set the right hand down on the ground. Change sides. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Reach the left arm up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reach over. Maybe circle the wrist. Drop the left hand down to the ground. Drop the knees down. We're going to lower the chest and the chin. Elbows in close. Take the tops of the feet to the ground. Slide forward, coming up into a low cobra. Look over your right shoulder. Come back through center. Look over your left. Come back through center. Press back into child's pose. We do another 3 minutes of movement on your own. So starting from that low place, just like we did in class, start to feel the breath and the movement come through the belly. And begin to bring some life into the body. And the breath moves through you. And the movements just come naturally, not overthinking anything. There are no mistakes that you can make. Everything can work. So just find yourself exploring the space on your mat, exploring the breath, discovering maybe something brand new, working your way through those creative blocks that we find both physically and mentally, because those two are connected. So we're working on both here, getting out of the mental blocks, moving into a space where you feel the freedom to be who you are, to express what is rightfully yours. You're not doing anyone else's practice right now, you are doing yours. And I know you are doing a lovely job. Just trust it. I know it can be hard at first. It can feel really strange. A lot of us really wish someone would tell us what to do, right? But how many times a day does someone tell you what to do? Time. So let this be your chance to decide for yourself. Let everything you do feel intentional. Whether it is or not, let this be a graceful dance coming from your soul. Give it that respect. So even though you are moving freely, try to trust that where your body is taking you is where you're meant to be, and listen to that. So try not to do anything that feels too abrupt or anything that feels like it doesn't flow. Try to make everything work. And then when it doesn't, you laugh. Remember, it's not serious. And you keep going. You make that feel intentional too. All meet back in a kneeling position. So in whatever intentional, graceful, soulful way you can, make it back to kneeling. You can have the toes tucked, or you can sit on the heels, or if neither of those are comfortable, pick what is comfortable for you. Just be still for a moment. Take your hands, palms face down to your thighs. Start to slide them towards the knees. And then as you inhale, really push through the shins and start to sit up. Again, exhale, you're going to slide the hands down. Don't lower all the way down to the heels if you can. And then inhale, bring yourself up. Let the arms and the shoulders really start to get involved. Moving with the breath. Feel the core engaged. But hugging in from that little seed in the belly, protecting that creative place, that place of intuition and power that resides right there, that individuality that is there in your belly. Next time you come up, go ahead and stay up, separate your legs a little bit. Go ahead and reach the right hand back towards the right heel, lift the left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Take the left hand to the low back. Slowly support yourself up. Head comes up last. Change sides. Left hand to the left heel. Reach the right arm back. Maybe drop the head. Then the right hand can come to the low back. Help yourself up. Head comes up last. Sit down and back. You're going to bring the big toes together. Sit on your heels. Take the knees wide. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Take the hands behind you. Lift the heart up. So you inhale, continue to lift the heart up more. As you exhale, maybe hands go back a little further. Inhale, heart lifts, maybe head drops. Exhale, maybe elbows bend, go back a little further. You're just going to keep moving with the breath. There is no destination. So stopping where movement tells you to stop. Maybe working your way down to the elbows if that's where you find yourself, or down all the way if that's where you find yourself. So even though we can look pretty still here, I want you to still feel the breath moving through you. And if the breath wants to move a little bit, don't stop it. So you can even circle the wrists around. You can lift the heart up a little more as you inhale. Exhale, settle in. Feel free to move the arms and the chest. However they are asking to be moved, don't question it. And if they're not asking to be moved, then don't question it. As you're ready to release the legs, the easiest is just to release them so you're lying down. So everyone lying down on their backs, knees bent. I want you to interlace your fingers and then push the palms away from you over your head. Separate the feet so they're about hip width apart, heels under the knees. Find all four corners of the feet. Inhale, start to lift the hips up. Exhale, keep the hands interlaced. Bring them in prayer position. And then bring the elbows right by your ribs. Place your hands on your belly. Fingers might still be a little interlaced, or they might not. Push into the inner edges of the feet a little more. As you inhale, breathe deep into the belly. Feel that breath moving with the hands. And then as you exhale, place the elbows on the ground. Maybe slide your hands underneath the low back. Inhale, still feel the belly rise. Keep pushing through the inner edge of the foot so that the knees don't fall apart. Relax the glutes. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring your hands back in prayer position. Touch the thumbs to your third eye, or right at the center of your forehead between the eyebrows. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Flex the feet and start to lift the legs straight up towards the ceiling. And just point and flex the toes as fast or as slow as feels good. And inhale, maybe let the legs open up. Exhale, draw them back in, or you can kind of like scissor the legs. Just play with the legs here. Keep the thumbs at the third eye. Draw the knees in towards the chest as much as you can, just with the power of your core. So hands are still in prayer position. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, find the power to rock yourself up. Reach the arms forward, come into a half boat. You can bring the shins so they're parallel with the mat. Flex the toes towards the face. Maybe straighten the legs. And then slowly lower the feet down to the ground. Hands either side of the hips for staff pose, shoulders roll back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly allow yourself to fold forward. And you choose what you want to focus on. So you can hinge from the hips, keep the heart lifting. You'll get a deeper stretch into the hamstrings. Or bring the chin in towards the chest, roll forward, and you'll find more of a release in the back. So trust that you are doing what you need to do, and if that changes halfway through, change it halfway through. And then as you're ready, make your way into a comfortable seat. And cross legs. If that is comfortable, kneeling, grab a pillow if you need to place it underneath your hips. So we'll begin our seated meditation. So once you feel comfortable in your seat, I want you to close your eyes. And then elevate your hands up so that they're floating in the air, palms face down. Elbows are bowed under your shoulders, hands are bowed in line with your elbows. But you don't need to open your eyes to check. With the hands floating here in space, palms down to remind you to connect with the earth. I want you to start to feel yourself rooting down through the sit bones, and through the legs. We root down so we can grow. So the rooting and the grounding, it isn't necessarily just to get close to the earth. It is. But it's also so that we can grow from that. So from that rootedness, I want you to find the seed in your belly. I want you to start to breathe deeply into that seed. And then see it start to grow, traveling up the spine, following the Yoginiology. So it moves up the spine, up the throat, and enters into the skull. And then that growth comes all the way out through the crown of the head. Your body plays an important part here, being a trellis for that plant or the vine to grow. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, slowly start to lower the hands down and then pause. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the hands down a little more. Just keep moving with the breath. Not in any hurry. Think of this as the water just trickling down to the roots. It doesn't get there instantly. It's a deep watering, so take some time. With the exhale, the hands getting closer and closer to the legs. And when they do finally touch the legs, it feels like that is right where they're meant to be. Let them rest, let the shoulders relax. Remaining tall and focused through the torso and out through the crown of the head. Supporting the plant that is growing from that center of your belly. And letting the lower body be the roots in the soil. Recognizing again that we are all connected. That our bodies are all connected even though they play different roles. Knowing that your breath is the same as my breath. And honoring the creative power behind the breath. start to gather the hands together in prayer position at your heart center. Letting the tips of each finger connect with the tips of the opposite hand intentionally. Let there be a little bit of pressure coming through all of your fingertips. Try to feel that magnetic attraction that is happening between the hands. See if you can begin to feel that pulse again. It's like you're joining a circuit, or creating a circuit here. Connecting the right with the left, connecting the dark with the light, connecting the good with the bad. Recognizing that they all have their place. Take a moment here to thank yourself for exploring something new today, for being brave and courageous to do something that can leave you feeling a little bit out of your comfort zone. Thank yourself for letting your energy move freely. May you find creativity in all that you do today. May you not be afraid to break the rules when you need to. And may you honor each and every breath of every person that you meet today, including yourself. May you honor that breath as if it is your own and for the creative force that it is. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you had fun. May you have so much love surround you today, and may you shine your light out into the world for everyone. Thank you guys again. I hope to see you at Yoginiology.com. There's so much happening there, and I'd love to meet all of you. We're just doing so much, and I really hope that you stop by. There are more Bara-Flow classes on Yoginiology.com. You can learn more about Bara-Flow there. There's also some other great classes too for you to check out, and all of them are free. So enjoy your day. Thank you.